Hey there, beautiful soul tribe. Welcome to the channel. All right, we're going to do just a general collective message. Let's see what's going on. What kind of encouragement can we pull in for our collective today, Spirit? Father God, Holy Spirit, beautiful archangels, ancestors of the highest white light, please bring forward a message for our highest good, highest understanding, clarity, confirmation, or healing. Thank you so much. Archangel Michael, I ask that you please place a white light of divine protection around my energy, the energy of the collective, the energy of this reading, and I thank you. Archangel Raphael, please clear and connect our heart chakras to your healing energies, and I thank you. Thank you, ancestors. Oh, amen. All right. Oh, my goodness, y'all. Okay, let's see what's up here. What are the energies you would like to discuss with the collective today, Spirit? What energies for the collective? Okay. Heavenly signs and keep the faith. All right, collective. Some of you guys, I know your faith has been tested. I know it has. But Spirit's telling you, look for the signs. You're receiving messages from your past over loved ones. You're receiving messages from your spirit guides that are telling you not to give up your faith, not to give up your belief, not to give up your hope. There's some changes going on in the physical. Some of these changes could be scary. Some of you guys are incorporating more of your light body, is what I'm hearing. So you're going through some physical changes. The physical realm is changing all around you, is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing the word transcendence. Transcendence. So there's some new stuff going on in the world today and there's confirmation that, could be a little scary at first. Things that maybe you don't understand, that Spirit is telling us to be prepared for, okay? I'm being drawn to some other decks. 1 second. Let me see. Where is it? All right. Let's look at this deck real quick. Heavenly, this is the Universal Love Guidebook, but what are these heavenly signs all about, Spirit? It's going to require you to be strong in your faith. It's going to require you to believe in the goodness of creation, the goodness of self. Believe in the goodness. I just keep hearing believe in the goodness. Okay, believe in the heavenly realm here. Tell me, what are these heavenly signs about? Keep the faith about the signs that you're receiving. Believe in what you're receiving that is leading you into the light, not into the darkness, okay? Yeah, creativity, trusting your creativity. So you're receiving some signs about where your creativity is leading you. What is body changes? Which is changing your dreams. Okay, so your creativity, collective, your beliefs, may be changing at this time. The dreams that you used to dream for yourselves are changing at this time. And that's because they're supposed to be. Yeah, something's going on with the physical body here. Yeah, it's like there's something going on with the physical body, a retreat from the physicality of things. Spirit is doing something here. There's like maybe you're learning about leaving the physical body in some way. Maybe you're learning about astral projection or traveling in some sorts. The gateway, you're learning how to walk through a door. I'm hearing, don't be afraid, collective. Something's changing with your body. It's because you've had spiritual growth, okay? It's because this gateway is open to you because of your spiritual growth. Yeah, but it's a physical change. There's something. What is that? Hold on, guys. I'm trying. I don't know. I mean, I feel like this message is just as much for me as it is for you, honestly, because I know what they're saying, but I'm trying to make sense of what it is because I've not experienced this quite fully yet. Right? Let's just see. Tell me about creativity. Yeah, you're okay. So your financial material changes. There's changes because of your creativity. Maybe, you know, Spirit's telling you get creative with your dreams, get creative with your finances. Yeah, the divine's taking care of you. You're receiving a divine gift, collective. That's going to change your life completely, okay? You're the mystic. You're stepping into abundance, into the eternal flame of rebirth here. So your dreams are no longer, it's like your dreams, your creativity are in alignment with the divine's dreams, with the universal consciousness, with the universe's dreams for you, I suppose. What is the gateway? What is victory and success? This is your doorway to success because of your spiritual growth. You're claiming your power. You're reclaiming your power, collective. Of balance. You being balanced is claiming your power back. You balancing out your inner and outer world. You are a balance for others, I'm hearing. You're victorious. You've overcome maybe a battle of your faith. Maybe you've overcome a battle of poverty, or a battle of there's confirmation. That's my dishwasher going off. I'm about to have to go stop it. But let's just see what you've overcome here, okay? Where should I go, Spirit? Okay. Why are we receiving this victory? Why are we receiving the victory here? Because you remained in hope, collective. Because you haven't given up. Okay, whatever you've been going through, it's like you've been walking the balance between the positive and the negative energies that have been having effects on you, and you haven't given up. And so Spirit hasn't given up on you. You remain hopeful. That it's necessary to remain optimistic. It's necessary to remain hopeful. Even when the chips are down, even when your faith is being tested, not to give in to the despair, not to give in to those thoughts of hopelessness, right? To remain hopeful in the face of your trials and tribulations is what's going to give you your victory and your success. And yeah, you've been unappreciated, right? To remain hopeful even when you wasn't receiving your appreciation for the things that you do in this world, okay? You've been unappreciated. Spirit sees that. Spirit sees that the people or the situations you were facing, you were not receiving your flowers, right? These people acted like they didn't care, like you didn't make a difference. And that's almost like it was a test for you, right? Are you going to give up? Are you doing what you're doing for the right reasons? Are you doing it because it's what you're called to do? Are you doing it because you need validation from people, right? If you were doing whatever you're doing because you're seeking validation from others, then whenever you weren't receiving your flowers, you would have given up, right? But even though you're not receiving your flowers, or you haven't received appreciation in some way, you not giving up your hope, not giving up your creativity, not giving up on the dreams that the divine is guiding you to, that's bringing in your victory. You're able to walk through this door of spiritual growth, of new spiritual understandings. And that's bringing in a lot of financial material changes for you. Maybe you wasn't receiving validation from the energies that you were seeking to receive validation from, right? Before. But the universe is saying, you don't need their validation. You're not meant to receive their validation. These are the energies we sent you to have a difference and make a difference, right? So you're not going to receive validation from them, but we will take care of you. Spirit's saying, we will take care of you. We will validate you. We will encourage you. So if you're out here encouraging others, but you have no one encouraging you, that's okay. You're getting your encouragement directly from the source. And so maybe that's what the lesson for you is, or what you've had to kind of, maybe you've been going through an initiation of some sort as the mystic. What you do, you don't do for validation from those who God sends you to. You're not seeking their validation. You're not seeking them to give you anything, your appreciation or flowers, right? You don't need to feel appreciated to do your job, is what I'm hearing. And so whatever you've been going through has been a test of some sorts of, were you going to remain hopeful? Were you going to continue to work? Were you going to give up when the chips were down? Right? Were you only seeking validation from others? That's not what it's about. You're not meant to have their validation. You'll get the flowers. The universe will create the scenarios where you're receiving your financial abundance and you're receiving your appreciation, but it may not necessarily be from the people that you've been sent to. Right? It'll be from your soul tribe. It'll be from certain soul tribe members who are also in the same energy that you're in, right? You guys are, I feel like you guys are about to link up, or you are linking up, and you guys, it's almost like you guys validate one another, but you're also an island upon yourselves, right? You don't need others. You're okay standing alone. And so you've been tested in that in some way here. Yeah, because the people that I feel like you're meant to have the greatest effect on are these energies who are stuck in bad habits, who aren't willing to change. How can you, even if you did get validation from these energies, I mean, it's worth, I don't know. It's like you're not here for their validation. You're not here to be appreciated. You're here to make change. You're here to speak truth. You're here to shine a light on these bad habits that we've been conditioned into believing we're okay, right? So therefore, if you're truly being sent by the divine to do this job, you have to realize that it's not going to come with what is the word, Spirit? You don't need the applause to do the job, is basically what Spirit's saying here. You don't need the applause. You're probably going to face a lot of criticism, honestly, because you're out here telling people and shining a light on bad habits, right? You're out here speaking truth in a world that really, they're afraid of truth. You're a truth speaker, you're a seeker, you're a mystic, so you're probably going to face more criticism than you are validation, and you've got to be okay with that. And there's confirmation, right? You have to be okay with that. You have to be okay with receiving your validation from Spirit, from the divine. You have to have a tough skin, basically. You have to have a tough skin. But also to be willing to be vulnerable so you can do the work out of compassion. The work of compassion is what I'm hearing. So you have to have a tough skin against the critics, but then have a heart of compassion in order to get this job done that you were sent here to do, collective. And so whatever you've been going through up to this point has been your testing ground. It's been your boot camp. Okay? It's been your initiation. and you've passed. You've passed. Obviously, you have victory and success. You're stepping through the gateway into your spiritual growth, and I feel like you've had a positive effect on many others along the way. So Spirit wants you to accept that there's going to be a lot of changes in your physical, but those changes are moving you towards those others that you're meant to join with. So you're meant to be joining with maybe you're graduating from one soul tribe collective into a new soul tribe collective. I don't know, I guess you could do that, right? It's like you're moving into a new group of some sorts because of your spiritual growth. So you're leaving one part of the collective who you've had a positive effect on, whether they're validating you or not. You've done your job in that collective. So now you're moving up, you're moving out, you're moving into joining in to a more fruitful soul tribe is what I'm hearing. Yeah, the universe is giving you your windfall. The universe is giving you your validation. You were never going to receive validation from those who you were sent to who you were sent to be a teacher of, is what I'm hearing you are. You were sent among your collective, your soul tribe, the one that you've done your job for here, to shine a light, to plant a seed, and create change in certain habits that these energies have been holding on to, yourself even. Certain habits, you've had to overcome certain habits that even put you in that group in the first place, right? You've let go of your bad habits. And as you've been doing your work to grow and release your own bad habits, the thing that put you in that part of the collective, as you're being brought out of that group, you're leaving such a positive impact on that group. But you may not receive the validation, and that's got to be okay. You can't lose hope just because those energies aren't validating your achievements. Spirit is giving you windfall here. Victory and success. Spirit is giving you your validation. And you're moving towards a group here that tell me about this joining in. There's some type of changes in financial windfall coming in. It's almost like, and you're a mystic energy. Yeah, you're receiving blessings here. Yeah, you can't sit in conflict and defeat and receive blessings too, right? You can't stay in the same energy of conflict and defeat. Whatever group you're leaving behind, they really did a number on you. It's like you felt like you were doing nothing but battle after battle. No validation, no respect. They act like that you weren't important. They wanted you to feel less important than you actually are. So they didn't want you, it's almost like they didn't want you to know how important you are, so they did everything they could to make sure you knew that you were not important. To make sure you thought that there was no escape from these bad cycles, these bad habits, that you were born into such and such things, and that's just the way you had to accept your lot in life. But you didn't believe that, and you didn't give up, and you didn't stop growing and healing and loving and speaking. Even when you had a lot of criticism, even when you had a lot of people coming against you, you did not let it stifle you. You did not let this conflict defeat you, and so that is why you get to progress here. You went through the conflict, but it did not defeat you. Love begins, okay? You're moving into a whole new phase, a whole new world, a new timeline, collective. You're leaving one timeline behind, and you're moving into a timeline of wealth on all levels, not just financial wealth, but like spiritual wealth, emotional wealth, mental wealth, and that you're embodying your light body. I keep hearing. So your physical body is changing. You may be even leaving your physical body. And I know that sounds crazy. I'm not saying that it's not your body, but they're telling me, I'm getting like an astral projection type vibe, are like, you know, a time traveler type vibe. It's like you're able to project your consciousness, your energy. You're being gifted a doorway. You're not stuck in one consciousness, in one physical experience, one physical body. Like you've been initiated into some higher wisdom, higher knowledge that's giving you freedom and movement. And I don't know what that means exactly. I'm just telling you what they're showing me. But you're graduating. You're graduating into something here. Let me see what other deck I can go to. Because this is, yeah. Let's go. Yeah, your passion, your divine spark is you have been sparked, is what I'm hearing. Okay, you're in your divine, you have a divine spark that's actually lit up. Maybe, you know, maybe that divine spark was stifled in whatever your previous group lifetime has been, whatever that was. Now it's lit up. It's a flame. It's a true flame of divinity that lives within you. And it's burning away any kind of bondage or attachments that may have held you in place before. So what do the ancestors want to say about this? Ancestors, what do you got to say? Yeah, you're getting your justice. Archangel Raguel, justice, harmony, solutions, balance. The scales are being balanced for you. And as you leave behind this conflict without feeling defeated, you're moving into victory and success. And those that you're leaving behind, they're going to watch you eat at your table of prosperity. Okay, they're gonna wish they would have given you your validation. They're gonna wish they would not have tried to keep you in conflict, because they're gonna watch your justice for all that you've gone through, all that you've survived, is your prosperity. Your prosperity is your justice. Maybe you're working with the elementals. Maybe you're an elemental witch or magician. Yeah, you also see beneath the surface. Your hidden truths and the unknown are being revealed to you. And you can see beneath the surface of your last cycle. You can see what was hidden. You can see why they hid it from you. You see beneath the surface of just physical reality, of just what is shown to you. You see that we live in a big existence, reality. This world is so much bigger than what a lot of people get stuck in believing. You're being given a gift of being able to look into the unknown, to be able to see beneath just surface level of existence, the surface level of reality. That's your justice too. What is the windfall? You are a shamanic healer who's been on a shamanic journey. Your windfall is your cleansing and your attunement. Shamanic healer. Let's read down the book on that one. This is what's bringing in your windfall, babe. You're a shaman. You're a healer. You're a sage. You're everything. You're everything. You're everything that the past was. You're everything that the present is, and you're everything that the future will be. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, this talks about the shamanic healer brings you beneficial energy and personal or professional news, which is bringing in a windfall. Some form of healing is coming your way. If you're dealing with physical issues, the shaman is here to help. Difficulties of an emotional or psychological nature can be remedied through your connection with this powerful spirit guide. Even community or family concerns can be resolved. I feel like you're the shaman of your lineage here. And as you're learning to leave behind conflict and defeat, and you're not looking for validation from family and friends, and you're graduating. It's like you are. Maybe you're not leaving the Soul Tribe collective, but you're graduating into a new position in that collective, right? So you're going to be rubbing like elbows instead of being in like the classroom sitting in the student seat. You're going to be rubbing elbows with the teachers who are sitting at the desk. But it's still the same collective group is what they're telling me. So that's what I was sensing back there, right? You're moving up into, it's like you're still going to be teaching, you're still having a benefit of the collective that you've been working hard, your family, right? Your friends, people that you know are experiencing struggles around previous habits that you've already had to heal and overcome. You're still going to be in touch with them, or seeding beneficial seeds in that part of the collective in some way. So it's like you're becoming the teacher in some way of this collective that was refusing to give you your flowers, right? And as you become their teacher, it's like you're walking in two worlds here. Shamans walk in multiple worlds. So you're walking in the physical world with these energies, but you're also walking in the spiritual world with the other teachers that are like you, where you're graduating to, right? You're walking in two worlds. You're a balance. That's what I was picking up earlier. You're a balance of two worlds. You're just and you're fair, you're peaceful, and you're very wise. You have a lot of solutions because you've been through the trenches. You've earned you've earned your right to have this gift of seeing beneath the surface, to have this gift of divine revelation into the unknown. Spirit is proud of you, and they're gifting you. Because of your spiritual growth, they're allowing you through the gateway. There's confirmation. So you're being gifted passage. You're being gifted your passage through the gateway to be able to walk between worlds. And so your physical body may change, and it might be scary, but Spirit's saying trust. Keep the faith that you're okay. Because it's not your physical body, it's your consciousness, your spirit that's actually doing the back and forth transition here. So there's nothing that's going to happen to your physical body. Your physical body, when you start experiencing this shamanic transition, your physical body, you're going to feel it, but it's not going to be painful. It might feel scary because it's different than what you're used to feeling in your body go through, right? So Spirit's saying just follow the signs and keep the faith, and just expect that these physical changes, these things that you're going to be experiencing, it's your consciousness taking flight. It's your consciousness walking through that door and experiencing the freedom of movement. So don't be afraid of it, because it can be scary at first. They want you to accept this gift, but you have to remain calm. You have to remain trusting. You have to remain peaceful when you're going through the shift of when you're shifting from your consciousness, right? When you're shifting from being in your physical reality into your shamanic reality, right? You're still in both places. Okay? Time is fluid, right? So even though you're shifting from this reality to this reality consciously, your body is still in this reality, and it's okay. Your consciousness is just going to take flight to leave it for a little bit, but your body is okay back here. It's still present, it's still breathing, it's okay, you're not dead, is what I'm hearing. You're not that, right? This is so crazy. It's almost like you're receiving immortality or something. I don't know, y'all. This is just what I'm seeing, okay? This is crazy. This is crazy. No, it's not crazy. It's beautiful, and you earned this, so don't be afraid of it. I know, man, when I went through something, I've been experiencing little shifts. Like, it's like I'm in and out, but it's only lasting for like a second, or that's what it feels like at a second. But when it first started happening, my heart would race because I would be afraid. I didn't know what was going on. So this is kind of making sense. It's almost like Spirit's explaining to me what I'm experiencing here, right? It's like my vision would kind of, it's like my vision would, oh, it's so crazy. I could look at something here in the physical and it just becomes it just becomes pure energy. And it's like the physical thing I'm looking at fades into just like the energy of itself. And I get scared and I jump out of it, and then I see the physical again because I get scared because I don't understand what it is. But so Spirit's telling us not to be afraid, to allow that. Just allow it. Just take, study breathing techniques. That's why breathing meditations are very important, especially if you're a shamanic healer. Okay, you got to know how to calm your heart rate. You got to know how to keep your mind calm and peaceful in order to make the full shift here and be able to go back and forth. So that's what training, they've been training us, I'm hearing. Don't be afraid of it. I was afraid of it, I'm not gonna lie. Joy, stay joyful. Spirit is joyful. They're waiting, it's like the ones who you're joining over here, they're waiting for you to be able to make the shift, like completely, like do the shift here, because they got a celebration. It's like they're planning a party for you, is what I'm hearing. They're planning your coming home party, or they're planning your party of graduation party, okay? They just be in joy. Yeah, your sanctuary. Be in joy. Sanctuary. Mystic Meadow. You're stepping into the Mystic Meadow. You're coming home, okay? You've gone through a major shamanic initiation, is what it's been, collective. And your Mystic Meadow is like your mystic family, your soul tribe over here. They're waiting for you with excitement. They're waiting for you to understand what's going on here. I'm getting it, Spirit. I'm starting to make sense of it. Wow. What else, Spirit? Yeah, so when this happens, they need you to be still. Still and calm and trusting and playful, right? Don't get fearful. Be willing to experiment, I'm hearing. Be willing to be playful when this energy comes upon you, where you start experiencing the shift, right? Don't get scared. Trust and have faith that heaven's got you. It's okay. Your body's okay. You're okay. Be still, right? Because even though you're experiencing the shift between the two, and this is what you're learning how to do, the truth of the matter is time is fluid, and you're always in both places at once, right? It's your consciousness, which is your awareness, that is shifting between the two, that you're learning how to do here. But the truth is, you're always still. You're always still, okay? So they want you to be calm. You have to be calm and have this. Your energy has to be in this energy of just calmness, peacefulness, stillness. As you're going through this, trust. And just be, like, open your mind. Be playful with what the possibilities are. Just because you've never experienced it before, just because it's a new feeling, don't let it scare you. Have an open heart and an open mind. Be playful with what the possibilities could be. Don't let, just because it's unknown, don't let it scare you. Don't be afraid of the unknown just because you've not experienced it, or you're experiencing it and you don't understand what it is, right? They want you to be open to this new experience, is what I'm hearing, okay? This is cool. What else? Because this is your new life. This is new life. You're waking up. Look, she's waking up out of a cosmic egg. You're cracking through the cosmic egg. You're cracking through into this new awareness. You're getting a leg up, collective. You're getting a leg up. You're getting help from the spirit realm to make sense of what this is you've been experiencing. Tick-tock. They've given you time. So collective spirit's been giving you time. You have enough time. Time is an illusion. You have all the time you need to make this leap. Okay? To step into your new life. They're waiting for you. They don't want you to feel like there's a time limit on how soon you got to be able to accept what's going on here. Okay? Because they know you're going to accept it, and you're going to develop this understanding, and you're going to get braver as you go along with the experience, right? So don't put pressure on yourself. It's not supposed to be pressured. Okay? Just accept the help and this leg up into your new life is what I'm hearing. And I think something is about to happen very quickly, though. We're about to go to another deck. Hold on. Orphaned. Yeah, this is what you're coming out of. You're not alone. You are not an orphan. The divine realm, spirit has not forgotten you. Okay? You have not been left out in the cold. You're not alone. You've never been alone. Not even for a second of this journey. It's almost like you needed to go through this energy of feeling orphaned, of feeling rejected, feeling like, you no one cared. So that you would go into your cosmic egg and claim your new life. You had to claim this. You had to be pushed to the brink of exhaustion and the brink of, the despair and the sorrow that you could take. Like you had to be pushed to the brink of all of that so you could face it, just release it and find your hope again, find your divine spark, right? It was about igniting your spark. That's why you faced deception and envy. Whoever deceived you, collective, they knew about your prosperity that's been promised to you. The ones who were making you feel orphaned, the ones who you are actually their teacher, okay? You are actually their shamanic healer. They deceived you and made you feel orphaned because they pushed you into this prosperity. They were allowed to put you through those situations of deception and feeling orphaned. It's for your highest good, which in turn ends up being for their highest good because you taught them a lot along the way. As you've learned for yourself to claim this new life, to become this shamanic healer, the teacher, you've taught these energies how to choose wisely, okay? You've been teaching them about their choices and consequences, and you've been giving them guidance and direction, whether you realize this or not. So yeah, they pushed you into your prosperity, so it's for your highest good. All these partnerships have been for your highest good. So even though it didn't feel prosperous in the moment for you, it felt like conflict and that, they were trying to defeat you. Maybe they were trying to defeat you. I don't know, but it didn't work. Because this partnership, even them, has been for your prosperity, has been for your highest good. And your effect on them has been for their highest good, for them to find their own prosperity, their own spiritual growth, their own passage through the gateway. You are a balance, is what I'm hearing. You are a balance. Because, you walk in truth, and you're never bored. You're never discontent or bored. You're having triumph and success over discontentment, over boredom, over just trying to fill your time with things that aren't necessarily for your highest good. You don't need just you are teaching that you don't always just need a space filler, whether it's a drug or being distracted by, anything that doesn't serve you. TV, for example, or a relationship, right? It's all about not being afraid of being alone, not being afraid of being bored or discontent. Like sometimes you need to be alone. Sometimes you need to go through boring situations and feel bored to find out what is your true passion, what is your spark, right? You're getting truth and success. You've got the truth about discontent and boredom, and you're walking in success because of your ability to like overcome that, and you're shining a light on others almost. It's like you're teaching them how to choose wisely, not to choose just partners and things just because they're discontent or bored with their life. You have to find yourself. You have to find what is your spark within self before you're going to understand what it means to really be in a partnership that's going to be fruitful for you, right? Yeah, before you're going to get your fulfillment of wishes, you have to know thyself first. And so you and your walk and the things that you've been going through here is having a positive effect. As you receive your wish fulfillment, collective, you have been guiding others into the understandings that they need in order to go after their wish fulfillment. We've been doing this for one another in the collective. Yeah, by speaking your truth. Speaking up, speaking life, speaking truth, speaking, what are you speaking about? You're guiding, your voice is a guiding voice, collective. Yeah, you're teaching people how to stand their ground because you stood your ground and you didn't back down. You didn't give up hope. You didn't lose faith. Your faith got tested, but you fought. You believed in the heavenly signs and you stood your ground in your faith. You stood your ground for your spiritual growth. You stood up against poverty. You stood up against lacking mentality. You stood up against conflict. You stood up against needing others' validation. You don't need people to validate you or worship you or anything like that, because you get it straight from the source, which comes from within self, right? You've learned and you've taught quite a bit here. Firm foundation. You're on a firm foundation, collective. And these energies that you have been here to be a guiding light of some way for, they've been experiencing emotional loss and trapped in fear, but you were there before. You've been there too, right? You've overcome emotional loss. You've overcome fear. And as you've overcome that for yourself and gained your firm foundation, you have left a guiding path to others. You have left signposts along the way. And so you've done your job in some sorts by, just doing what you do for yourself is what I'm getting here. And that's you fulfilling your role as a shamanic healer, as a shamanic teacher. Even if you didn't know that's what you were doing, you've been doing it. As you've been doing it for yourself, you've been doing it for others. And that's the beautiful thing of spirit, okay? That's the beautiful thing of our our connectedness. This is just gorgeous. Is there anything else you need to know? I don't know. Let me see. Spirit, where do you want me to go to any other decks? Okay. What can you expect? What does Spirit want you to expect here? You're a storyteller. Back in the old days, like before writing and stuff, the true shamans, they were the storytellers of their villages. They had their heart open. They were able to switch between the realms and just keep telling your stories. Keep telling your stories, collective. You're this storyteller. Something about the spring. Yeah, you're planting seeds of abundance, not just for yourself, but others through your voice, through your ability to tell stories, to reveal stories. Maybe you reveal things that are hidden. Maybe you help others learn how to see beneath the surface. But you're planting a garden here. You're planting a beautiful garden is what you're doing. Of joy. Look, you're planting a garden of joy. And Spirit is so proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, imagination. Yeah, it's not in your head. You're not crazy. It's not all just in your imagination. Spirit wants you to know that. Maybe there was a time where you thought, the signs you were receiving, the guidance you were getting, the things you've been doing and how you've been showing up and learning, and maybe you thought it was all in your imagination. Maybe you thought it wasn't real, but it is real because you are the writer. You are the storyteller. So anything that you can imagine, you can create, which makes it a reality. Yeah, speaking truth. Okay, so so there's others, these people, these energies that don't want to give you some sort of validation here. They didn't want to believe you were speaking truth. They wanted you to feel like you were crazy. That it was all in your imagination, because maybe they're scared to face whatever truth you've been finding, right? Not everybody can face the truth. So they'd rather look away and call you crazy, or say you're full of yourself, or you don't know what you're talking about. You're not speaking truth, because that would require them to change their bad habits too, right? But you've been brave enough to stand against the opposition of these type of energies. Yeah, you're brave enough to step into the wilderness, to be wild, to rebel against what is known. You're brave enough to step into the wild unknown, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, and now there's people that are going to be parroting you, right? It says the story the parrot told, counting his money. So somebody has been parroting you, and that's okay. They're doing it for money, right? They're trying to do it because they're trying to acquire money and wealth from parroting you, and that's great, because you know what? Let them parrot you, because that's helping spread the seed even farther, right? Let them, whatever their motive is, let it be. Okay? It's helping the job get done, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. You're doing what you're doing out of the need to protect love, okay? And that's okay too. Whether you're doing it for money or you're doing it for love, the job is getting done. And yeah, you have crystal clear vision about the world around you. The truth is, the vision of the world, the true world around you is your gift. Okay? You're no longer having to settle for half truths, half realities. Spirit's giving you a gift of the true vision, the clear vision of who you are, what your purpose is, and what what is the reality, what is true reality. You have a firm foundation. Stand your ground and speak your truth. And especially when your faith gets tested, especially when you have a lot of opposition coming against you, collective, continue to stand your ground. Continue to trust in the signs and the guidance that you're receiving. When the chips are down, remain hopeful. You are not orphaned. You are not defeated, nor will you ever be. Never let that seed take hold of you. Maybe it did in the past, but you've dug it up and you're planting a new tree. You're planting a tree of joy, of prosperity, of protecting love, of understanding others who may have harmed you. You can, like, you're understanding and you're forgiving and you're learning and you're loving and you're beautiful. You are a radiant light. We're going to end it on that. Love you, collective.